Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, so we left off right after we'd learned what our first opponent in the tournament is. He is Ponta. And, well, her story is a little bit sad, but I'll let you guys see. So how has everyone been? Man, I heard it too. What is this? How freaky. Where's that voice coming from? And cue jump scare. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that sound. Nice surprise. How did you get here? Hey Lan, you're megaman's operator, aren't you? Yeah, so? I'm Ponta's operator, Yuko. Ponta, so you're our next opponent? That's right. I've always wanted to do a net battle with a strong, nice, handsome Navi like Mega Man. So happy. Notice how she vanished somehow before leaving through the door. Yeah. Not sure how Mega Man can sense that, but he's not wrong. Alright. Alright, so they chase each other around a while. Then Lan gets a email from Mom telling him to head home. Please make your way on over to talk with your mysterious guest. Your name is Lan, right? That's right, I'm Yuko's father. Yuko. You saw her, right? Excuse me. What was Yuko like? Was she having fun or was she bored? She was having fun. He was really looking forward to our battle. Yuko has a special power. You'll see what I mean if you go to the net. She has the ability to summon Navi ghosts. Yep, that's an odd ability. I'll do something about it, sir. Yep, now we have to run around the net trying to find the 4 evil Navi ghosts. However, there are also some good Navis that will give you stuff for finding them. So now we want to make sure we find everyone. And they're scattered about between the ACDC and town areas of the net. In curiosity. Yep, that's the one code cube that I don't have yet. Alrighty, let's just Buster Max these guys. Double crack. If nothing else, it's more grist for the trading mill later in the game. Yeah, it turns yellow when you're somewhat close, and then red when you're right on top of them. Alright, there we go. That's that taken care of. So, turned yellow over there, so that means it's somewhere over here in this area. Yeah, just Buster Max is an amazing thing. Should focus on the story a lot more. This is one of the normal Navis, so I'll give you something for sending them on. generally. Not always, but generally. Alrighty, so that's the one in this area, so let's move on to the next, and so on and so forth. Feel free to chime in anytime, audience. Alright, so if memory serves, yep, one of the evil ones is behind the shopkeeper. And naturally, they don't want to go quiet, so you gotta beat them first. There we go. Yep, so this one's just a little time-consuming, but not too bad. Alrighty, if memory serves, there might be another one. Yep. And once again, more grist for the mill later. Okay, to get this one's giving me something. Ooh, I'll take that. Especially in your first playthrough, money is an absolute premium. Simply because Mystery Data doesn't drop a ton of money in playthrough number 1. Yeah, unlike in the previous games, it doesn't do Zettacan, it does Gigacan in 1. Already on to ACDC Area 3. Now, I think there's one over here somewhere. Not sure exactly where, though. Just gotta wander around till the orb turns. With the delayed chips, getting counter hits off those is more of an art than a science. Kind of just gotta feel what the best time to release is. And if I don't get a good chip for low-level thugs like these, I generally just bust their max. Unless I'm trying to force a specific chip code. Or what have you. Especially if I'm trying to eliminate viruses before they can destroy a mystery data like that. Like I said, money and such is at a premium. Ah, there we go. Yep, there's one of the evil ones. So, how have you all been, audience? You been doing okay? And forcing you to move on. Yawn. Thought? Yeah, that's how I'm gonna refer to Heel Navies from now, as thoughts. Because that's just hilarious. Okay, what are the normal navies? See if you dropped anything for me. Oh, Bug Frag, nice. Bug Frags are at a super premium. Because they are very difficult to grind for. You can sometimes get them from mystery data in battle, and you can get some ground from regular mystery data. it's painfully slow and painfully dependent on RNG. I think there's one more in this thing. Yep. There we go. Is it one of the evil ones, or yep, one of the evil ones? Be gone. Thought! So interesting. But it's okay to be each other. Yep, make sure you grab mystery data where and how you can find it. Of course, later in the game it starts being trapped. But untrapped mystery data is always cheap. Alright, almost certainly a no. Huh, neat. And let's just use the duo chip because it's funny. And it's massive overkill, which is also funny. Alright, now let's go see if there are any regular ghosts we can find. I think there's one or two more that we can find. Unsure though, we'll see. If we can probably get some more stuff out of it, so let's take a look. Alright, doing a quick round. Well, if nothing else, that makes it worth it to stay up on. Have a trip to the library. Oh, hey! Make sure you grab the board part. You'll need all three of the special parts like that later in the game. Alrighty, let's just check town area 3 real quick, see if there are any ghosts remaining. And then we'll check out and battle Ponta in the tournament, if there aren't any. There we go. Alrighty. Not sure if there's going to be anyone left, but... Oh hey, I can force a double delete with this. There we go. Nice. Alrighty. Oh, looks like there was at least one left. Middle of ACDC Down Park. And I'm just curious enough to go do that. Well, because why not? Land. Give her an egg. Yep. Huh, that was odd. But I got it at least. Oh yeah, I definitely have enough to feed the baby a few times. Alrighty, moving on. Let's go beat Ponta in the Dencity tournament. Make your way to the tournament room and then through the back door. Okay, the announcer is there. At last, everyone, the competitors are finally here. First, we have grade schooler Lan. And Lan makes his way on up. And his opponent, she's young, but she's got the skill, Ponta! What? Huh? Yep. Battle routine set! Execute! That's a really cool little intro thing. And Ponta deleted. Lan is the winner. Thank you, Lan. Thank you for not going easy on me. And here we go, the sad scene. Yuko? I have to go. Go? What's wrong, Yuko? Sorry for not telling you earlier. It happened a long time before you were born. I died. It's true. While the Navi ghosts appeared in the net, it's because I came back to this world. It chose a very nice piece of music for sad scenes. You sent all those Navis onto the next world, didn't you? Thank you, Lan. Now I've finally had my chance to go up against nice, strong, and handsome opponents like you and Megaman. And there's her dad. Thank you, Lan. Farewell. I'll be watching. I'll always root for you, Lan. Good luck. What's going on? I'm so confused. Understandably so. Now I'm just gonna jack back into the net battle comp real quick to grab the mystery data that's there. Just because I can. Let's see, is there a second mystery data? Because sometimes comps have two. Nope. Alrighty. All first round battles have been completed. Let's see who we're facing in round 2. Out, man. One of the more annoying scenarios. Although not as annoying as Sparkman over there. Alrighty, moving on. I just gave you that stupid spam email. Alright, let's head on out. The next cutscenes are very dumb, so I'm skipping. It sums up that your opponent is fairly unlucky, and there's a misunderstanding between her and her Navi. And now you have to go find Spoutman on the internet. Alrighty, so the fastest way to get to where Spoutman currently is on the net is to go jack in via the town page. You only have a limited amount of oxygen in that tank you just got. Make your way on through. Like I said, only so much air available. Aquaman! Who's that? And he swims off. And the fastest way to get to where he is now is via jacking in on Dex's computer. Again, you only have so much oxygen, so... Screaming tears. You bathing? Oh, okay. Awesome. Alright. Well, glad you enjoyed it. Anyways. Oh, wait, I know I did one. You gotta come into the area by over here for it to register. Observe. That's the cutscene trigger. Now he'll swim into this area and access that warp thing. Now you quickly go back over to the Den Dome to talk to Shuko to get the key. Or Shuko's brother, rather. Then you can go back over to Electown to talk to Shuko. Yeah, this is basically a basic chain of deals thingy. Talk to one person who gives you the information to get to another person who then gives you what you need. Now I go back over to ACDC, jack into Dex's computer, and talk to Spoutman, clear up the misunderstanding. And then you can go to the Den Dome to battle Shuko. And if memory serves, Spoutman becomes your first double soul in the game. Just gonna make a point to install one of these. There we go. Now I have an Aqua chip in my folder. Because in order to transform into a particular double soul, you need a chip of that element to sacrifice to do so. No chip, no double soul. what goes. It's the button that'll pop up where the add feature used to be. Alright, now you can head on down here. Make your way to the end and talk to Spout Man. You talk to Spout Man. Yep. Alright, so that's that misunderstanding cleared up. Head back over to the Den Dome for our fight. I do wonder if I'm gonna get the Number Man or Spark Man quest. We'll see. Alright, let's just skip to the battle. And there we go. Aquaman deleted. The winner learned you did it. Yeah, he was a really tough opponent. You were no slacker yourself, Mega Man. Really was a fantastic battle. I was touched by your spirit, which flows like water. Mega Man's soul has communed with remains. And skip the rest of that. Your dad sends you an email informing you that Mega Man acquired a new ability. Yeah, it basically temporarily merges some of Aquaman's power with Mega Man. You can double an Aqua chip that doesn't dim the screen in power. And it only lasts 3 turns. Alright, let's see if I'm getting Number Man or Spark Man. Probably Spark Man. Which is a very, very dickish scenario. Yep, called it. Because Number Man's one of the other double soul navies. And you can only get 3 in your first playthrough. Yep, and here's your opponent's attempt at sabotage. Because of course he can't fight fair. He's a douche. I'm here about the free pet service. Wait, may I see your pet? Here it is. Mega Man, chill out for a bit. Mega Man. Well, let me take a look. Since pets are electronic devices, they should be serviced now and again. Kind of well used and cut, but it's okay. Good thing I fixed it. Yep. And take a look at the chip folder he forced on you. That absolutely sucks. Doesn't matter as much to me because I'm using Buster Max, but you can't really use that. So let's head on over to in front of Jomon Electric. Jack into this. Head on over to the BBC board. Alright, read the old man and the re-old man informing you that, hey, that's the chief of Jomon Electrics. Then talk to this girl, and then talk to the old guy one more time. Alrighty, rather than bother to... I'm just gonna brute force it, because it's faster. Okay, so there are no zeros. Okay, so the first digit is 7. Okay, 7, 3. Seven, 3. Okay, 7, 3, 7, possibly. Okay, yep, 7, 3, 7. Okay, 7, 3, 7, 4. Okay, 7, 3, 7, 4, 2. Okay, 7, 3, 7, 4, 2, 6. Two. Alright, that unlocks the... so we can re-equip our old folder. Alright, so let's head on over to the Den Dome and beat the dirty, cheating scum. Matter of fact, because I'm using Buster Max, I'm going to use the minus folder just for shits and giggles. And because I'm curious if they'll pop an achievement. That would not surprise me. There we go. Sparkman deleted. Lan is the winner. How could I lose? And Grandpa comes and essentially just tells him that he's a bad sport. Moving on. Okay, on to the awards ceremony. Having defeated many tough opponents, the tournament winner is a 6th grade student, only age 11. It's Lan and Megaman. Everyone, a big round of applause for the winners. We did it, Mega Man! Tournament winners! Yep, we did it alright. Let's now interview the tournament winner. Congratulations. How do you feel about winning, Lion? Very happy. I couldn't have done it on my own. Alright, now for the trophy. One thing I love about the Battle Network series is they have some continuity to them, to where the trophies you get in Battle Network 4 are on Lan's dresser in Battle Network 5. Alrighty, now for an update on the asteroid situation. Strange reaction, maybe this asteroid. Something just came to mind. Don't mind me, I'll be right back. A week has passed since the city battle tournament, and the town has returned to normal. Huh. It's a wonder. Yeah, it's that dark chip. I forgot during the tournament. We have to get rid of it quickly. Bixby told us to do that. Megaman, have you been feeling okay lately? Yeah, no problems. Fit as a fiddle. I'm afraid the dark chip could damage you. Bixby said so, and that worries me. We're gonna get rid of the chip. Where can we do it? You can't just throw away a dangerous chip anywhere. Yep, that will only bring good things. Keeping a hold of a explicitly corrupting artifact. Not sure if you could hear the clap. Alrighty, so now you have to go over to Mayl's house. But I'm pretty sure first your dad has something for you. Oh, never mind, not just yet, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's how you get the Navicast back, an email from your dad. Alright, anything particularly nice? Not at this point. You're better off waiting to buy things like that in your third playthrough. Then Mystery Data will be giving you almost obscene amounts of cash. Alright, so talk to Mayl and she'll give you the code to access her computer. Please make your way to Town Area 3. Alrighty, that's one more shortcut set up. Just gonna unlock the code cube real quick and then take that shortcut to the guy's computer is closer to town area than Mayl's is. It'll save me some time. Pretty sure I can do the next story arc and maybe even get access to the next tournament, but I don't think I'll be doing the next tournament tonight. Save that for tomorrow. Always save after getting a bug frag. They are rarer than hens. Oh, and try not to dip below 6,000 zenny once you reach towards the end of the game. Because you'll need to have 6,000 zenny in cash for that point in the game. Alright, make sure that When you see him, you don't let an enemy delete it, because then you don't get the data. Once again, save after every mystery. Data that gets you a bug frag. They are at a super premium. Alright. Hi, Mega! Hey, Roll! Have you heard? Density's first theme park is gonna open soon. That sounds cool. They're promoting the theme park here. Ah, so that's what you were talking about. Anyone in the audience played this game before? It's starting. Hi, everybody. Density's first theme park will be known as Castillo. Not sure if that's how that's pronounced, but it's the pronunciation I'm going with. For kids and grown-ups alike, it's packed with excitement. We have a special invitation for all here today. Anyone who can defeat 3 of my viruses will win a pair of free pass for Castillo. Pretty sure that's supposed to be free passes there, bub. So who is ready to accept my challenge? Yeah. Women. No, women. It does not hurt to just talk. Hinting is just undignified. If your man is a little neurospicy, he definitely won't get it. Alrighty. Yeah, enemies like that stowed one, you have to wait till they come active to hit. Unless you have a breaking attack. We did it! Please accept those Castillo free pass. And jack out. Unbelievable. His busting strength was phenomenal. Here, I believe this is what you wanted. Will you be going with the eye? Okay, like... The house alarm. Mom is on her own. Let's go. See you tomorrow. Okay, she must be upstairs in our room. Mom! Are you okay? What happened? I was tidying your room when someone sneaked in. I remember being sprayed, but nothing else. Wait, I think I also remember hearing typing on your PC. Quickly, call the officials. Mom, stay with me. She's been sprayed with sleeping gas. Let her sleep, Lan. Oh yeah, don't call the paramedics or anything when someone's had an uncontrolled dose of sedatives. Just let him sleep it off. Not sure if the clapping came across again. I'm trying out sarcastic claps. I'm going to get whoever did this to her. I feel exactly the same. Wonder what the burglar wanted. No money was taken and the room hasn't been disturbed. Alright, check your computer, it tells you what to do. There's something on the PC screen. Much like in real life, computers tell you what to do. You've been warned, Lan, we can easily do much worse. If you don't want those you care for to get hurt more, bring the dark chip to Park Area 2. Okay, so we gotta get over to Park Area. Which, to be clear, we shouldn't be able to access yet, so we're kinda have to break in. Alright, so I'll hop through the warp to Yai's page, and then to ACDC 3 to shave some travel time off. wonder. Alright, so now that story has been done, let's see. Do I have... Ooh. Well then. Let's see. Oh, second one even. But I have 2 program advances I can do. That's nice. So far I've only done Giga Cannon 1. Got a few more I can do. Probably do them off screen at some point just because it would be very boring to just sit in battle to force it. Especially in this scenario, because there's no way I'd wait around long enough and let that mystery data get destroyed. Keeping up my policy of saving the second I get a mystery data with bug data in it. Just because of how much of a premium that stuff is, because I want to get the collect program ASAP. Memory serves, I need to get 64 bug frags to get that. Oh well, got hit. Not a big deal. Alright, now here's the door over to the park area, which, quite frankly, we can't access yet. And a park employee catches you trying to break in, and you have to beat him. Like so. Then he'll have a paper on him with the password. Okay. R-A... J... Okay. Rage Duck. Yes, I've played this game a lot, so I have stuff like that memorized. Oh. There we go. Alrighty, so now there's another part that I can grab real quick. Alrighty. Now I just need one more part, but that part can't be gotten in this internet. Have to get it later in the game. And bug frags already, I'm not doing too bad on that front. Alrighty, moving on. Gotta head to Park Area 2 to confront the Navi that threatened your mom. The Airhawk series in this game, in particular, are very powerful. Sadly, they decided to nerf them in the future games in this series. I can understand why they did, but it's still disappointing. Alrighty, so to get to the person you're after, all you have to do is go over here and talk to this thought. And yes, I will continue to call steal Navi's thoughts because it is hilarious. Alrighty, moving on. You got mail! Oh, got the Navicus back. Yep, gotta make sure solid programs touch that line. Dotted programs can't. Same colors can't touch each other either. That's the basic rules of the Navicus. And you can only install 4 colors. Okay, Mayl invited you to take the trip with her to Castillo. Now I'm gonna go check Higsby's shop for a second. Okay, the Numberman trader is there. So off-screen, I will be looking up and entering all the Numberman codes. Because that is incredibly tedious, and I'm not gonna make you guys sit through it. Of course, I'm making a quick stop at the Den Dome, because I'm pretty sure, yep. You can jack into this card reader now that the tournament's done. Let's see if we got a interesting mystery data here. I'll take the extra unlocker subchip. That's nice. Matter of fact, I'm going back to ACDC real quick and making a point of unlocking a few of the unlocked subchip features. Okay, I'm gonna go unlock some of the purple mystery datas. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Nope, not yet. Alright, the program that will let you link with Dex's page ain't there yet. Here's the first one. You gotta make sure you unlock every purple mystery data in the game. Because on your second playthrough, the contents will change, assuming that you successfully unlocked it in the first round. If you didn't, the contents remain the same as in the first round. And of course that also applies to all blue mystery data. So it's important to be very diligent about collecting blue mystery data and purple mystery data. There we go. Over here to the remaining purple mystery data. It's only had 3 thanks to that one extra one I got. Yep. Bug frags are always a reason to celebrate. Alrighty. That's the 3 that I had, so let's move on. Alrighty, so Mayl is going to be out here. But first we can jack in over here and see if there's any mystery data in here. There it is. That means now I can have 5 of each sub-chip, because that's my first sub-memory. Alrighty, let's go talk to Mayl, so we can move on. Sorry, have you been waiting long? No, I just got here myself. Okay then, let's go right in. Unfortunately, due to some malfunctions, the park is currently not working. So basically what we have to do is we have to check in, make our way to Park Area 3, see what the French toast is up. So there'll be a program we can talk to, because we need the comp code. Alright, there we go. Let's move on, shall we? $500 zennies. Screw it, I can get more money later. As there's the mystery data I want to snag. On my way through to get to Park Area 3. I'm still only Zenny. Oh well. Alright, so make your way through Park Area 2. Even if you only get junk, it's more grist for the chip trader meal later. I wonder if this will be correctly timed. We'll see. As a matter of fact, yes, it seems. Alright, again. Generally, you can only get 2 from the initial line. We only have 2. Yep, alright, just need so Q and R in that case. They get rid of mini bombs, they quite frankly suck. Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait for either D or G later in the game when I can get Air Hockey EX virus. No, you can't get, generally won't be able to get any variant 2 in playthrough 1. Those appear in playthrough 2, and then variant 3 appear in playthrough 3. And this is one reason why I really want to get the collect program. Force chips to spawn instead of Zenny. But alas, I'm pretty sure that's going to be waiting at least one playthrough. Alrighty, here's the mystery data unlocker. Okay. Alright, so let's head on to the back of this area where we'll figure out what's stopping the park rides from working. Yep. But we'll have plenty of opportunity to come back and get that. Because the quite a number of the tournament scenarios force you to come all the way to the back of Park Area 3. I'm sure that was going to be a breaking ship, guess not. Alrighty, so you make your way back to this arch thingy, and you just delete the virus. And that makes everything start working again. Alright, so you just go over and talk to Mayl, who will inform you that she wants ice cream. Alright, so you head over to the food truck. No, I don't have enough sanity for another unlocker, darn it. Oh well. And may as well just jack in real quick to see what the mystery data will get me. HP memory, nice. Alright, moving on. Yep. She's moonlighting. Alright, so you give the ice cream to Mayl, and then you go on the rides. And I'm skipping that, just because it's a long cutscene for not really much information at all. Just, yeah. Alright, so now you go into the Vampa Manor. Just a pretty neat little area, I will admit. Yep. And you can even pick up a special chip in here. And Mayl goes by, being chased by an animatronic or something. Gun Soul 1G. Very nice chip. And one that actually gets more powerful if you jack in from an area the game deems to be outside. Alright, so now, when robots attack, jack in, make your way to the final area of the robot, and purify the stop switch. Alright, so just make your way on through the area, like so. And you'll eventually reach a door like this, which will tell you part of the story of the character. Then you have to leave the raft and make your way to an area where you can find chunks of stone upon which story data is written, and you just gotta pick the correct one. No, you're not using an axe as a comb. If it's very well polished, I suppose in a pinch it uses a mirror, though. For some reason, Halberd Princess loved a huge axe. However, she had been acting very strange. Always used for wood cutting before, she now used her axe for mirror. And she also fretted over her appearance. She seemed to be in love with Prince Tomahawk. A witch who was jealous of Halberd Princess's beauty and strength. She kidnapped her beloved Tomahawk and sealed him in a... When she heard, Halberd Princess departed alone to save her prince. And same deal, you just make your way to the area where the stone slabs are and pick the correct chunk. Making sure to pick up the mystery data along the way, of course. Yeah, it's substantially stronger if you're standing in an area of sunlight. Alright, so we sealed him in a big tree. Oh. The witch had used her power to create a dense forest, but Halberd Princess used her axe to penetrate deep into the trees. Eventually she came to the huge tree that held Tomahawk. To the very last of her strength, she unleashed her huge... Yep. Definitely not a lecture, not a storm kiss. Yes, a mighty blow would fell a tree. Alright, and that completes the story. So now you just ride the raft to the end of the course, and hit the switch and beat the viruses that spawn. And you may as well use Buster Max because you're not getting anything for beating the viruses. Unfortunately, I will have to call the stream here for tonight. As per usual, I'll post the VOD over on my YouTube channel, so have a nice night.